just shy of the 45. Out of the gun now on third down. He's got this complete to Williams. And he is going to have a Lions first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6.
Well, they've certainly gotten him involved in this first half, and on third down, they looked his way again. And what a delight for his quarterback to find him and keep the drive moving.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. They'll look to throw. And his throw here's incomplete. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, people say bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Now the Lions, they send out the field goal unit here. From the right hash, this from 53. And his kick is good. And that gets him back within a single point. It's now 10-9. So he remains perfect, 3 for 3 in the field goal department.
And it's so important for any offense to have an ace like him up their sleeve, isn't it? Because now you know what his range is, and as soon as your offense gets there, you're pretty much counting on 3 points going up on the board.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. The 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run on the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And according to Next Gen Stats, his top speed on that one better than 20 miles an hour. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Holmes returning from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches?
Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Ambry Thomas. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And really, you can't have a better situation than this. First and goal at the 1. The best starting field position you could possibly have. First and goal from the 1. Mitchell will score. Touchdown, 49ers. So it's a pretty good season he's putting together running the football. That now 10 rushing touchdowns on the year.
And we know this is a passing league, and those numbers throwing the football, they seem to go up and up every year. But there's still something to having a reliable back you can count on in the red zone to bring things home for you. And that's what he's been doing all season long.
Now the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Holmes going to opt against bringing it out, and they will begin at the 25. The Lions offense set to take over. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Defense.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. Second and 5. Got his man. It's Williams. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That pass caught. It's Williams. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A gain of 32 that time.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Back to throw again. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. He's been a busy man here in this one, and they're showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types of catches and the volume that we've seen in this game, when you keep it busy.
Kyle Shanahan doesn't care much for that last call, so out comes the red challenge flag. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. but even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. They'll look to throw again. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
It's been a tough go for him. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a fourth down. Well played.
They'll try it now with Swift. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. The Lions turned away on fourth down. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. Lance and the 49ers now, 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. Here's Lance. Escaping, and he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. That's a step in the right direction defensively here because you're facing this sizable deficit. They're going to need more plays like that. A good sack, though. Good effort there.
And what you're hoping is, as you said, a step in the right direction, and that means it's something to build on. So you get the first one, and hopefully that can ignite them, and now they can make a few more plays and get back into this game.
So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. And they fake the handoff. Now Lance. Forced out to his left. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. The Niners on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 8. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball on this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
Here comes the 49ers punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A punt of 46, a return of 5. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
Well, this might very well have been 4-down territory, but that's not going to matter now. They get a nice throw there on 3rd down, and they're able to keep the drive going.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. Open man is Myers. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. He'll drop to throw. He's got it. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. To the back of the end zone, but too high. Over everybody and incomplete. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
I thought they were onto something with their play call and kind of went in reverse a little bit. Threw it on 1st down, then ran it on 2nd down. Not successful either way. What play call do they come up with here on this important 3rd down try?
The San Francisco defense trying to hold tough again. This is 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Now the Lions, they send out the field goal unit here. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick here is good. And they're hanging around here as the lead's down to 12. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Well, the Niners going back on offense now late in this first half. And just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room. 27 yards there, a 1st down. A final shot before half for Lance. He'll dump that one off to Mitchell. So we've hit halftime here in Santa Clara with the 49ers out in front as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. We're starting to get near the home stretch of this NFL season. It's Week 13, so let's get an update on what's going on. We get started out west. The battle for Los Angeles, a road game for the LA Rams as they take on their stadium mates, the LA Chargers. And it's the Chargers who are out in front. Justin Herbert with 2 touchdown passes. From there, we slide over to the desert to check on the Cardinals at home in Glendale. And that one's gone to the half with the visiting Bears on top. David Montgomery, a touchdown run in that first half. Lastly, we're off to the Rocky Mountains, Denver, Colorado. See what's happening with the Broncos. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Raiders. 2 touchdowns in that ball game for Javonte Williams. Time now for a check of the next-gen stats in that first half for the Lions. And they've had plenty of success throwing the football so far this afternoon, as they're on pace to throw for over 300 yards if their form holds. Meanwhile, for the Niners, we check out their numbers on the ground as they'll try to keep the momentum going into the second half.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Well, they still have time to get them established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Back to throw now on first down. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. On second down, Swift. And only a couple for him there as the tackle is made at the 42. On third down, here comes Swift. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up.
The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 46. They're going to look to throw. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Swift going to try up the middle.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Open man is Jacoby Myers. He's got it.
Yeah, he is going to have the Lions first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
As you know, so many things in the passing game are based on yardage. Sometimes it's just based on timing. And that's what we saw right there on that play. 3rd and 3. Just get the ball right to the receiver.
This is the hitch route. Tell us, what is the hitch route?
Yeah, just take really one step like you're driving off the line of scrimmage, get the defensive back on his heels, get the ball out to the receiver, and he does the rest.
Azeez Al-Shaair in to make the stop.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Man open, it's St. Brown. He's got it.
And he is going to have the Lions first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
You want to put together a long drive? You've got to be able to convert on 3rd down, and they've done exactly that on this one. Sure enough, came up with another conversion right there.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Back to the running game with Swift. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 2nd and 3. Over the middle, he's got Myers. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there. His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions are back within a score.
Did my eyes deceive me? Or was that an I formation play that was just run there for a touchdown?
Little old school I.
How about that? Was that a fullback, tailback, running it into the end zone?
Well, that's what that fullback's for, right? That's why you use that. Let him pave the way.
Oh, without a doubt. He's an extra blocker, and he did his job well on that play.
Now for the point after. And this is back to a 5-point game. That one was an extended drive. 14 plays all told. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Deebo Samuel trotting out with his offense to start this next drive.
Good day for him so far here in the third quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards, but hey, it's the third quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team because every play he makes, that means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. Probably feels like you can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws it to him right now.
Yeah, he's looked really, really sharp.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Here's Lance to throw it.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Rashawn Gary picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Well, he shot in, CD, like he was out of a cannon from that linebacker position. And even though they had a running back in the backfield, no one could stop him.
Well, you certainly diagnosed that play perfectly because as fast as he got into the backfield, you're exactly right. The running back had no shot to get over and try and protect his quarterback, and a sack resulted.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
From the gun, a give to Mitchell.
And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up fourth down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Here comes the 49ers punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now.
The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. That's complete into the hands of Myers.
They run out of the gun with Swift.
5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. And it's complete to Mitchell. And he goes out right around the 39. 2nd and 6. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Very quick throw. He's got Myers.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 45-yard line. Instead of a 3rd-and-1 run, they go pass, and they get 12 yards out of it. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Back to throw again.
And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Well, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down.
They'll look to throw again. And that'll be caught by St. Brown.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 26. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
They will run straight ahead with Swift.
Gets around him. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll set up a throw. He'll get this one to the Golden Domer, St. Brown.
And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defense side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
He'll look to throw. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far and brings up 3rd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Now the Lions, they send out the field goal unit here. This will be spotted at the 20, so it's a 30-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And that will cut the lead down to just 2. So yet another field goal to end a drive. That has been a very common theme. He's now hit 5 of them in this game.
Yeah, Brandon, as an offense, you hate that you've had to call on your kicker so often, but you have to love the fact that time and time again, he's come through.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field.
No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
3rd quarter of a 2-point game. A good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10. A shotgun handoff to Mitchell.
Brought down around the 16 or 17. Showed some tough running, but couldn't free much space.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down.
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Rashawn Gary getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
I like how they've started the 3rd quarter here. They force a punt on the first drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their 2nd win coming out of the locker room. Here comes the 49ers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Now a fair catch called for and made right on the 45-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return.
And they will take over 1st and 10. And Detroit back in possession of the football.
And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
On the handoff, this is Swift.
And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4.
1st down, and they go with Swift again. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw.
Throw over the middle. He finds Williams.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 24-yard line. And now for him on the season, that is his 80th catch, and the result is a 1st down.
Here's a handoff to Swift.
And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down.
And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This for a 4th quarter lead. And this one is right through. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
And the 49ers getting set to trot out there.
And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. Lance now on 1st down.
And a quick throw here that's complete.
Complete to number 8. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll go option on 2nd down, right side.
Finding space at the 40.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And that one will go for 13 yards on the keeper and a 1st down.
Off of play action, here's Lance. That's to Mitchell out of the backfield. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. A handoff from Mitchell running left.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10.
And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw again on 2nd down.
Lance.
Wide open receiver complete. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 28. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
Throwing on first down is Lance.
This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. The Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
The last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
So now after the face mask penalty, here's first and goal. A give here to Mitchell. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. And the ball situated at the 9. Second and goal. Now Lance. This is caught. Touchdown 49ers. Deebo Samuel with touchdown number 15 on the year and second of the game. And the 49ers have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. This has definitely been a back-and-forth affair, and now they have the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and they gave up the field goal on that last drive, as we remember, but it felt like their offense told them, don't worry about it. We got your backs. We'll come back with a touchdown of our own, and they did.
Lance going to try to throw for this.
And it is incomplete, so they can't convert for 2. And now the lead stays at 5. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense.
Yeah, that's true. You've said that before.
Holmes going to opt against bringing it out, and they will begin at the 25.
Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field.
We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Here's a handoff to Swift running left. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Now back to throw. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Back to throw here.
He's got this, complete to Williams.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 45-yard line. His big game continues. 10 catches now and another first down.
From the gun, here's Swift.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Second and 6. He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hockenson.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to 1.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Running is Swift. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's second down. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
They'll set up to throw. Steps away, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Drake Jackson able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. They'll look to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. The big fella. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Extra point attempt here still to come. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
Holmes going to opt against bringing it out, and they will begin at the 25.
The Lions offense, they get ready to head back onto the field.
And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Being chased out left. Looking left sideline, incomplete. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Myers. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
But correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Back to throw again. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
The 49ers offense making its way back out there.
They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. They'll start with the option. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
So not his arm, but hurting him with his legs. A gain of 19 on the keeper and a 1st down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
1st down, here's Mitchell. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. So that'll bring up 2nd down.
And they'll get him down right about the 20. The Niners on 3rd down. Not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 4. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
Holding offense.
So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. On 1st down, they go back to Mitchell. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. And we'll see if the defense wants to stop it as they take the knee. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. They'll try to run with Mitchell. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it. And, well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ballgame.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for San Francisco, the win moves them a couple games over 500 now at 7-5. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the Seattle Seahawks come to town. Meanwhile, for Detroit, it's another week with more questions than answers as they fall to 3-9. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans.